If I was a neutral fan, that would have been one of the best ODIs I've ever seen. Unfortunately, I'm not a neutral fan. I'm an England fan. I'm an England fan that predicted that we would lose to Afghanistan. I just didn't quite expect it to happen in this way. We had them 37 for 3 in the power play, well, within 9 overs. Ibrahim Zadran scores one of the best ODI centuries I've seen in a long time. 177 for 146. He was under a run of ball for the first kind of 60, 70 runs and then just accelerated towards the end. He was sensational. There was 40s from Hazmatullah, Omazai and Nabi, who's about 74 now. Jofra Archer takes 3 in the power play and then continues to look worse and worse. Mark Wood is injured. Livingston might be injured. He actually bowled a really good last over, finishes 2 for 28. Joe Root had an over that went for 23, despite bowling actually okay. Overton looked poor. Adil Rashid looked okay. And England then come to their chase, where they lose Phil Salt early, like they do every time. I don't think I've ever seen him bat for longer than 30 balls in an ODI. It just doesn't happen. He needs to go. He's gone. Ben Duckett, 38. Okay, it is what it is. Jamie Smith, not a number 3. Told you that about 2 games ago. Joe Root, 120 off 111, was the only man that gave me any hope in this game. Now, he probably should have been there at the end, and I was kind of planning this in my head of how that we should give him a knighthood because he's just clutched a win and kept us alive in the Champions Trophy. But no, he got out. And so we're not giving him a knighthood quite yet. Okay, still best in the world, not giving him a knighthood. 120 off 111 really was the only shining light in this game. Maybe Jofra Archer's power play bowling, but that's about it. Josh scored 38 off 42 and then tried to accelerate and couldn't. Same way he's got out pretty much every single time since he's taken the captaincy. Gets to an okay score, tries to accelerate, gets out. Jamie Overton looked alright for his 32. And then when it came down to it, we just collapsed. Jamie Overton got out really stupidly by trying to hit a big shot over mid-off, and I didn't quite understand why he did that, because we needed 17 or 14, and you probably could have just knocked it around for 1s and 2s and found a 4. You didn't have to go for the 6. But that's everything. You didn't have to do something is always the way I describe this team. I have never hated a team I support so much than this white ball setup at the moment. Okay? Butler's going to go as captain. I'd sack McCullum. I'd have him gone of the white. I'd keep him in the red ball. Red ball's fine, but he'd be gone for white ball cricket for me. There is a lot of players. Salt, Livingston, just never ever touches the white ball setup ever again. I'm just not having it. They are an absolute joke. This team is terrible. Fair play to Afghanistan, but Jesus, England, you suck.